Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rahakadash. I want to say double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who continue to rule well and guide us through the spirit of the Most High and His Son. I want to say peace and blessings, shalom to all the brethren across the four corners of the earth, man, who are in the true spirit and pushing His word and laboring in His work, man. Because that's really, that's all this thing is about, is the Most High's elect, man. That's all we're waiting for, is for the 144,000 to be sealed, man. Then we can get out of this place, man. Because the Most High uses small numbers to execute or exhibit or show His power, man. And that's what the Most High is doing right now. He's using a smaller number of men to confound the wisdom of this world and defend His gospel, defend His word, man. And you think about it in a warlike sense, the Most High have always used a small number of men when it was time for war, man, to show so the glory would always go to the Most High and not to men, man. And man, I'm gonna grab a couple of accounts in the scriptures where the Most High used small numbers of men in a time of battle, so to ensure that the glory will go into the Most High and the recognition. And so man wouldn't say that we delivered ourselves from the hand of the enemy or we took this place down. Alright, I'm going to start off with Judges chapter 7 and 1. This says, Then Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people who were with him rose up early and pitched beside the well of Harod, so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them by the hill of Morah in the valley. And the Lord said unto Gideon, The people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, Mine own hand has saved me. So the Most High stating it clearly, man. He knows the mindset of Israel, man. If he have a great company of men go to battle, and first of all, if the Most High don't have it set for us to win, you're not going to win. Just like in these times, man, we can't overthrow this government or do something. If the Most High wanted it to be that way, he'll just have every Jake, put the spirit on every Jake across the earth to rise up against his power, man. Using Jakes that's in all different types of political ranks, army, military ranks, and whatever, man, to overthrow this place, man. But no, that's not the way he's going to do it. He's going to use a certain number of men to prophesy against this place and defend his gospel, break down the strongholds through the spirit by teaching this word, man. And that shows his power, man. A bunch of ragtag niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans, and brothers of confusion of faces is riling up and terrorizing the earth with this word, man. And there's not that many of us, man. And we not we just going out and teaching the word and constantly putting up lessons, man. We're not in that spirit like IUIC got an army of men walking down the street for a pill. The Most High's not with that type of shit, man. He uses small numbers of men to show forth his power, man. I'm gonna jump down to verse 7. It says, And the Lord said unto Gideon, By the 300 men that lapped will I save thee. So the Most High basically went through you can read it on your own, but the Most High went through a process to go down, break down the numbers, man, and cut it down from a large company to 300 men only. So verse 7 it says, And the Lord said unto Gideon, By the 300 men that lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand, and let all the other people go every man unto his place. So the people took victuals in their hands and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men, and the host of the Midianites was beneath him in the valley. And it came to pass at the same night that the Lord said unto him, Arise, get thee down unto the host, for I have delivered it into thine hand. So the Most High broke it down to 300 men, and he said, I now will deliver it into your hand. So to make sure that Israel didn't vaunt against the Most High and say that we was the ones responsible for taking down this army. We were the ones responsible for delivering ourselves, man. And that's how the Most High has always been, and that's how He is to this day. That's why this thing is not about getting all Israel together and getting as many men as possible, man. It's a blessing when you out teaching on the highways and byways just to have one man on the other side taking notes or trying to get this word, man. It's not about a great company, man. The Most High is not operating that way, man. This other account I'm gonna grab is in First Maccabees, man. Chapter 3. I'm gonna start at 15, and this was pretty much after. This is pretty much the follow up after Judas Maccabeus had basically was starting to rise up and fight against the ungodly, against the heathens, man. Everybody who was under the commandment of the king, talking about Antiochus Epiphanes, man. He was going to war and defending Israel and the law, man. And then it finally got up to King Antiochus, man. And what did he do? He had left Salakia. Well, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Yeah, so it's like I jumped the gun. It's further down. That's further in the chapter. But you at this point in the chapter, it was just a prince of Syria who was looking for fame. So he was going up against Judas Maccabeus in war, and he brought a great company with him, man. So this is First Maccabees chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at 15. It says, so he made him ready to go up, and there went with him a mighty host of the ungodly to help him and to be avenged of the children of Israel. And when he came near to the going up of Beth Horon, Judas went forth to meet him with a small company. Once again, the Most High have always used small numbers to show forth His power, man. That's what strike fear in the nations, man. It wasn't Israel and its physical that struck fear in the nations. They said that was this is the people who the Most High is dealing with, man. And their power, their God is protecting them. Their God is delivering their enemies into their hand, man. Because He always used a small number to overpass a great army, man. So they knew that it's a higher power protecting these people, man. But reading on in verse 17, it says, who, when they saw the host coming to meet them, said unto Judas, how shall we be able, being so few, to fight against so great a multitude and so strong, seeing we are ready to faint with fasting all this day? So the men that was with Judas, they come to him like, how we gonna compete with this great army, man? We just came off of fasting, we weak, we lacking energy right now. How are we gonna go against this great army, man? I'm gonna read on. It says, unto whom Judas answered, it is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of a few, and with the power of heaven it is all one to deliver with a great multitude or a small company. For the victory of the battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength cometh from heaven, man. So the Most High, if He's with us, then we can't fail. And we know in these times right now, man, we can't be fearful of man. We can't be fearful of what can happen to us in the physical or anything, because the Most High got us, man. He's lifting up His men, and all He got set is 144,000 to prophesy against this place, man, and wake up. And that's it, man. You think of 144,000 amongst all Israel, out of all of Israel, man. When He said He numbered them as the sand of the sea, man. You think about it, man. You can't even you get just the middle of a dime size amount of sand in the palm of your hand. You can't count every grain of salt, grain of sand, man, in your hand, man. Now it's a number that's the sand of the sea. So 144,000 is a small, super small number compared to all the Israelites on the four corners of the earth, man. When we read on, it says back in 19, it says, for the victory of the battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength cometh from heaven. they come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us, man. So that's another reason in these times why we shouldn't fear. If you have faith in the Most High, you should know that He's not going to allow these Edomites and these heathens to take us down or stop what He set up, man, when they're coming in pride and iniquity, man. Just like the Prince of Syria was coming against Judas Maccabeus and his company, man. Coming in pride and iniquity, man. So the Most High was not going to allow them to take them down. It says, and our wives and children, and to spoil us. But we fight for our lives and for our laws. Wherefore the Lord Himself will overthrow them before our face. And as for you, be ye not afraid of them, man. Why? Because He said, what are we doing right now? We fighting for our lives and for the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father. We fighting for salvation, man. And that's why Paul said, fight the good fight of faith, man. I'm bringing up accounts of Most High using small numbers in battles, man. But what are we doing now? We in spiritual warfare in these days, man. So the Most High is looking for men that's not afraid, who's going to stand in the spirit and fight the good fight of faith, as Paul said, man. And that's all He's worried about, man. You think if the Most High wanted, He could raise up a great army and take down this place, but that's not what He wants. He don't want a great multitude of men, man. Precept. This is Luke chapter 18 and verse 7. It says, and shall not, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking, it says, and shall not Yahweh avenge His own elect, which cry day and night unto Him, though He bear long with them? So it says, shall not Yahweh avenge His elect, His own elect, man. The elect belongs to the Most High, so He's not going to let nothing happen to them. And even the ones that die in the faith, man, if we die in the faith, man, we'll be the first ones to return with Yahweh shine the angels in the chariots, man, in a glorious fashion, man. But it said, and it says, which cried day and night unto Him, man. So amongst all the Israelites in the earth, man, is all of Israel crying day and night unto the Most High? Hell no, man. There's a smaller amount of men that's calling unto the Most High and crying unto Him daily and nightly for all the abominations that's being done in the face of the earth, man. So it shows you who He's dealing with. The men that's seeking to get out of this place. The men who stand on the battlefield, man. Not taking breaks. Not looking at the damn weather forecast to see if it's going to be a sunny day and a good day to go teach, man. The men who signed up for this thing is doing this work in truth and sincerity and will bargain in no way with Babylon, man. And that's all the Most High is worried about, man. So that's the only reason that we still going through this hell is because the elect is not sealed, man. And once that happens, the Most High is going to unleash hell in the earth, man. And to prove that, man, I'm going to get this last scripture. This is Revelation chapter 7, and I'm going to start at verse 1. The point is in 4. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing in the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor on any tree. And that 4 winds is talking about the destruction that's to come to this place, man. Talking about that nuclear destruction that's going to wipe out America and other specific places in the earth, man. Verse 2, it says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, man. So y'all, you damn Christians talk about, they just talk like anytime you hear about angels, they just sitting around and peaceful. Nah, the Most High got angels that's strictly designed to destroy, man. And you're going to see them angels return and destroy, man. Real soon, man. This is verse 3. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants. The servants, man. So once again, that dropped down the number. Because not all Israel is serving the Most High, man. And not serving them with a statute of limitation or a certain amount of time, man. Who signed up and said we're gonna serve the Most High unto the death, man. Lord willing, myself and the brethren that's on the four corners of the earth, and do it to the end, and be part of those servants, man. But reading that again, it says, till we seal the servants of our power in their foreheads, and they get the understanding, they wake up, man. It says, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel, man. So out of all the tribes, tribes of Israel, all the men amongst Israel, the Most High is only looking for 144,000 to be sealed and woke up before He unleashed the destruction on this place, man. And that's what you see before you, man. And that's why it's striking fear in the nations. Like nothing can stop what's going on, man. They trying to censor the YouTube and all these different tactics to stop the word, and it's striking fear into the hearts of these heathens, the ungodly, across the whole earth, man. That's why you got men walking up with guns and knives and threatening the men of the Lord, man. We just a small number of niggas, Latinos, and Native American Indians talking shit, man. But guess what? We talking spiritual words from the scriptures, man. And we backing it up, man. And we standing firm. And it's putting fear in these people, man. Because the things that we speaking are coming to pass, man. So this thing is not all about getting all Israel together. The Most High is looking for His funny. I ain't gonna say looking. We're the ones hoping to be part of His 144,000. The Most High already got it sealed, man. So it's not a thing of big numbers and getting all Israel together and how many men can we use to pull into the camp. The elect is gonna wake up, man. You can't force any nigga to be a servant of the Most High. So lock you, man. Like with that, Lord willing, this was edifying, man. Once again, I want to say Kal Halal, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings unto the hopefully elect. Shalom.